One of my favorite things to do is to go to concerts. I really like listening to music, and I really like seeing my favorite artists and bands. I've been to about 16 concerts, and I'm about to be going to my 17th next week for my birthday. I listen to all types of music, and I've been to so many different types of concerts. It's crazy. They're a lot of fun, and there's different concerts, and there's different things to expect when you go to each one of those. And it's really important that you know what to expect, and you should know what you're getting yourself into. The first general admission concert I went to was also a punk rock concert with 4 headliners, and usually the more headliners you have, the more people that are going to go, and especially if there's like different types of music, it's just going to be like crazy and really crowded. Me and my sister, we almost got trampled when we were at that concert, the first general admission one I've ever been to, and we actually ended up like knocked over on the ground because people were pushing and shoving. First things first is you're going to want to know what to bring. I cannot tell you how many times I've been leaving to go to a concert and like have forgotten things and had to go back, or I've actually already been to the concert and I wasn't able to go back. And just being prepared and having a list is definitely something you want to do. First things first, you're going to need water. Water is going to help you out so much. If you go to a concert, any type of event really, water is like $5, which is honestly ridiculous because water should be free. But yeah, definitely bring in a bottle of water. Usually they'll let you, but some places they won't because they don't want you like throwing the caps or the bottles or whatever. So yeah, I mean, if you can't bring it in, it's not a big deal. You can just throw it away and buy another one. But when you get inside, definitely try to bring the water at least. You're also going to want gum for the same reason that you want the water. You're going to be singing, dancing. Your mouth is going to get pretty dry probably, so gum is going to help you out with that. Something else you're going to want is money. Things are expensive when you go to concerts, so I typically bring like $40. If you're going to want to buy a shirt, or you're going to want a snack or a drink, or anything like that, you're definitely going to need your money. Your cell phone, of course, you're going to need that because it's not really safe to go anywhere without your cell phone nowadays. If you have one, bring a camera, because usually the pictures you take on an actual camera will turn out better than the ones you take on your cell phone, depending on what kind of cell phone you have, of course. A lot of places, they won't let you bring in cameras with detachable lenses, but you can always call in ahead of time and check just to make sure, because if you show up to a concert with one of those cameras and they tell you can't bring it in, like, what are you going to do with it? You don't have anyone to give it to. You don't have anyone to hold it for you, so you either have to leave the concert or hide your camera somewhere, which is ridiculous. Something else you're going to want to bring is a portable charger. This one I got off Groupon for like $7. It works pretty good. It lasts about an hour, which is I think typical for portable chargers. If you're standing in line for a while, you're definitely going to be on your phone, and then at the concert you're going to be taking pictures and videos, so that's going to drain your battery completely. And you're definitely going to want to make sure you have enough battery to get home also, so you can call your ride or whatever. Something else you're going to want to bring, girls usually, mostly, a hair tie, because if you're dancing around and getting all hot and whatnot, you're definitely going to want to probably put your hair up, if it isn't already, of course. Something else you need to bring are your tickets. You'd think this goes without saying, but I cannot tell you how many times I have almost left without my tickets. I remember a couple of times I actually left without bringing them, and I had to turn around. Luckily, I realized before I got pretty far, so definitely always bring these. And something else, last thing, is a bag. You're going to want a bag to put all of your things in. Otherwise, if you bring like a small purse, I mean, that can work sometimes, but if you have too much stuff, it won't fit. And then if I don't know, like I don't feel safe because someone can just easily grab my bag. I like to have a bag that I could feel someone unzipping. But yeah, those are all the things you're going to want to bring. Now that you know what to bring to a concert, you need to know what to expect when you go to a concert. If you're going to a concert that has seats, you don't have much to worry about. It'll be pretty laid back, and it'll be easy enough to see, and you don't have to worry about being trampled by people because you're all standing nicely in a row with seats. These concerts tend to be more relaxed, but you can't really make your way closer to the stage because everyone has an assigned seat. If you're going to a general admissions concert, prepare to be pushed around. This isn't always the case because some concerts are just laid back in general, whether it's sitting or standing, but others are full of mosh pits and people's crowd surfing. Crowd surfing can be really painful for those standing below the surfers because they are heavy, sweaty, and sometimes kick you in the head, which has happened to me plenty of times. Now here are some pointers to get the most out of your day seeing one of your favorite artists or bands. You definitely always want to get there early. For a seated concert, go there between a half hour and an hour early. For a general admissions concert, get there at least an hour and a half early because otherwise you will be all the way in the back. Excuse me. Always get your merchandise first. People tend to always go and wait after the concert, and you end up not being able to get your t-shirt because you wanted to wait, and then it gets all crowded. And definitely always wear comfortable shoes. You don't want to wear heels or something uncomfortable. Hopefully you learned something today, and when you go to see your next concert, you will know what to bring and you will know what to expect. Concerts are a lot of fun, and I will definitely never stop going to them. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I will always go.